Welcome to the Handy Dandy Andy channel. My name is Andrew, I'm your host. In today's DIY video, we're showing you how to install the shower floss. You might be asking yourself, what's a shower floss? Well, it's a way for you to floss in the shower with water. So you connect this to your shower head, and then the water from the shower will flow through a tube, and then it goes through this tiny head that pressurizes the water, and you stick that between your teeth, and then that'll floss your teeth for you. It doesn't totally replace flossing, but if you're lazy like me and I'm not going to floss, well, then I use the shower floss, especially because I have a bottom retainer from when I had braces, and it's really tough to get the floss in there, and this is just way simpler. So in today's video, we're going to do three things. We're going to unbox the shower floss, show you what you need, how to install it. Then we're going to install it. And then the third thing we're going to do, and stay tuned for this, we're going to interview a dentist, and he's going to give you the reasons why people should use the shower floss and the positive benefits of it. So stay tuned, let's get going. All right, here we have the shower floss in the box. Let's open it up. There's a bag here. There's only a few parts in it. Instructions, you can throw those away. So this is what we'll actually install to your shower head. And we'll just take off the shower head, put the shower head onto this piece instead of the current piping you have. And then there are two nozzles that actually shoot the water out. So two people can use the shower floss. It's like you wouldn't share a toothbrush. Well, you don't have to share the water floss nozzle. And then this holds the nozzle in the shower, so you can store it like that. So the only other thing you're gonna need is some Teflon tape that we'll put on the threads to make sure it doesn't leak. You're only going to need a couple of tools. You're going to need channel locks and some Teflon tape. That's it. This will be a very fast, easy project for you. All right, so we'll get into your shower. You're going to get some channel locks. If you need the channel locks, then you'll need to loosen up the shower head. You might need two sets of channel locks, one for the pipe and then one for the threads here. So right here, you might need the channel locks there. I've already loosened this, and yours might be hand loose already. So you'll just remove the shower head. And then if there is any Teflon tape on there, I like to just clean it up, take it off. Okay, now those threads are clean. We're ready to put the Teflon tape on this. And there's a right way to do it. Let me show you how. With the Teflon tape, you want to wrap the same direction the threads are. The reason why is because when you screw on the shower floss, you want to make sure that it's tightening the tape down into the threads and not loosening it and bunching it on. So the easiest way to remember is just to wrap it around to the right, kind of like righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So put a little Teflon tape there. And then I also like to put Teflon tape on the other end of the shower floss right now. So this is going to sit here. I'm going to put Teflon tape on this. That way I can just put the tape away and I'll be done with it. So now we have Teflon tape on this and on the shower floss. Now we can install this. If you need to untwist this, you can. I'm just going to leave it on. So we'll just go righty-tighty here. There's no reason to over tighten it. I like to have it just pointing straight down. That'll give us the most length for the tubing. And then the way this will work, the head will just clip in, just snap in. Okay, so now we are ready to reinstall the shower head. Grab the shower head, twist that back on. And then you can see here, I need to use the channel locks. Just because I want to get it a little bit tighter than it currently is. Be careful with the channel locks so you don't pinch too tight because it'll scratch. This is plastic, but it'll especially scratch your nice finished metal here. Okay. We'll adjust the head. All right. I like the way that looks. All right, the next step is to install the holder. On the back of it, there's it's not tape, but it's like a sticky substance. You'll remove the pieces of paper off of it, and then you'll choose, okay, where do you want this on the shower? Do you want it here or here? And we're just gonna set it right here. Then you'll push, you'll hold it, give it a few seconds so it has a good adhesion. And then you'll set the two heads like that on it. If you want to store it, one way you can store it, when you clip the head on, you can just leave it like that in the shower. Or you can go upside down too. One thing I want to remind everybody, make sure this valve is closed to test this, because otherwise all the water is going to shoot out of this, and we don't want to have that happen. So I think we're ready to test now. We're ready to test it now. I have the head on here, I have the blue head on, and then this valve is closed. I'm going to turn the shower head on and face it away from me, and I'm going to show you the different pressure that comes out of this. So I'm going to first remove the head so you can see how much water comes out and what the water pressure is. So I'm going to open up the head here, and you can open up just a little bit or a lot. Okay, so that's full pressure, with the full pressure coming through here. I'm going to close this, put the head on, and now turn this on. So you can see how much pressure is coming out of the tip of the nozzle. All right, we finished installing the shower floss. Now we're going to interview a dentist and hear his thoughts on the benefits of the shower floss. Let's go. Hello, my name is Dr. Daniel at Dahle Family Dentistry. I'm pleased to talk today about the shower flosser and all of the wonderful benefits and advantages there are of the shower flosser. First off, I highly recommend using the shower flosser. I have been using it for years, and I have found greater success in the health of my gums, and I have had less cavities, and my gum disease has been less over time as well. Basically, I don't have gum disease, which is what the goal is. So some of the benefits of the shower flosser. One, you always have it. It's in the shower. It's part of a routine. People typically shower at least once a day, and so it's just built in with the routine of getting into the shower. There's no batteries. You never run out of water, because those are all just built in, and so it's really convenient for people to use, and you just want to build that into your routine. Another benefit of the shower flosser is that it pushes the highly pressurized water right around into the gums and right around the teeth, and that helps to flush out the bacteria, but also the food that the bacteria likes to eat, thus decreasing your risk of gum disease, decreasing your risk of getting cavities, and overall increasing the stability and health of your oral cavity.
And let me just say, I love the shower floss because when I eat raspberries or blackberries, they get stuck, the seeds get stuck in my bottom retainer, and I'm way too lazy to actually floss or brush my teeth. So I just do the shower floss. I don't even hop in the shower. I just turn it on in the shower, floss real quick, the water pressure blasts it out. Love it.
So who are some of the people that should use a shower flosser? Well, the simple answer is everybody is able to and should be able to use a shower flosser. It'll be beneficial for every single person. The best thing about it is that it is very affordable. It is not very expensive, and it's not going to break your bank. And if you build it into your routine, you're going to have better oral health, and that'll decrease the amount of expenses you have at the dentist when you have your yearly visits. So people that should be using it. First off, people, with a retainer, that was mentioned earlier. It helps keep a permanent retainer really clean. People that have a history of gum disease, it's very beneficial because the floss doesn't go far enough down into the gums because of the pockets that were built from the bone loss from the gum disease. So that's really helpful there. And people with braces, it's really good for braces wearers because flossing with braces is exceptionally difficult. This will help to keep everything clear. So the short answer is everybody, I recommend getting a shower flosser. And if you are able to floss still, you should still normally floss, but a shower flosser is a good alternative as well. So now let's do an example here, a little demo. So here we have a stone model of some teeth. Now what you want to do with your shower flosser is once it's turned on, you're going to hold it right along at the junction where the teeth and the gums meet. Now you're not going to kind of push really hard into the gums, you kind of just want to get it right there at the gums. And you're going to have it pointed into the gums, not directly at the tooth, so not a 90-degree angle, more of a 45-degree angle. As you move it along, when you get in between a tooth, you're going to want to wait a second or two there to help flush out in between the teeth. And then you just make a C-shape or a scallop-shaped motion to go around each of the teeth after that. So get to the next tooth, wait a second, go to the next tooth, wait a second, next tooth, wait a second, until you get around the entire mouth. And if you have a permanent retainer on your lower or upper, you can actually go directly in line with that retainer to help flush out any of the bacteria or any debris that has built up there. So the whole process is going to take less than 2 minutes. It's already in the shower, you're in the shower, it's part of your routine. You don't have to worry about batteries or lights or running out of floss. It's all right there for you. So in short of 2 minutes, you're able to get everything done. It'll increase the health of your mouth. It'll decrease the risk of your cavities and bone disease or gum disease. And overall, it'll help decrease the visits that you have to make at the dentist. And you'll just be happier and be more confident with your smile. So at Dahle Family Dentistry, we highly recommend the usage of a shower flosser to help everybody increase their health of their oral cavity so that they can have a brighter smile.